Hello all, hello there, Smithy here, coming to you from my shed. It is in, on and gone video number 9. Okay, they're starting to move, nearly at 10. In these videos, I try and release them on a weekly basis and just chat about what has sold quickly, what's dropping into my shop, and then just bring your attention to my eBay store that I have. My name's James Smith and I run channel JR74, and we are going to start with, as always, the things that have gone. Okay, and what I mean by the things that have gone, I'm not going to do all sales because you know the shop's going quite well, and that would take a long time. I'm going to focus on the things that have gone quickly, the things that have sold within 7 days, promoted at 2%. Okay, so this week there are 7 items. Last week there were 5. Let me just check. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This week there's 7. I'm trying to get to the 10. Okay, we'll do it. But let's see what these 7 actually are. Right, the first 2, not the first 1, the first 2, because they both sold very quickly, and at this time of year it's no surprise. I had 2 nice pair of Nike golf shorts, okay, 34 waist, so a decent size as well. I paid £4 for both. One was a blue pair and the other one was a beige pair. I have sold them separately. I don't sell in bundles. I find that you don't make as much. I've tried it in the past, didn't quite work out. I find that separating them is a better way of doing it. Some people wouldn't agree with that. I think it does depend on seasonality, what time of year you have and what product you have. Anyway, I paid £4 for both. Okay, so they were £4 each. Now, the blue ones, I took an offer of £7 for those. And the beige ones, I took an offer of £10 for those. Yeah, so beige was more in demand than blue. But I suppose with the offers that come in, and I've said this in previous videos, but I'll say it again now, I like to get my stuff out quickly. As long as it's making a pretty decent profit, you know, close to 50%, maybe a little bit more is, you know, okay. As long as it's making that, I have the philosophy of getting it out and then getting the money back so that I can invest it in something else, and not sitting there and waiting for the right price to come in. If you do that, then you're going to need one hell of a lot of storage for a start. Okay, I like to keep the turnover going. I like to get the money back so I can go and invest it on something else. And, you know, say if it takes 6 weeks for the offer to come in that you want, like a couple of extra quid on those blue shorts, within that 6 weeks, I could have 3 quick sellers making decent money each time and actually make more. So, yeah. With the blue ones, as I said, sold them for 7. Okay, after fees and postage and everything, I got £5.60 back, so that's a 40% profit. And the beige ones I sold for a tenner, got £7.80 back on those, and that is a 95% profit. So 2 decent pairs. They went very quickly. I think they went on the same day, both of them, on the first day. I listed them on the Monday morning, and I think by the Monday evening, both were gone. So, yeah, happy with that. Really happy with that. So, Nike shorts at this time of year, really good sellers. Next pair of things to go quickly. Crag Hoppers, another decent brand to keep your eyes out for. And the feedback that I got on these, I think really, read the feedback, because it does give you an idea of why people are buying them and what they actually use them for. This one said, nice pair of summer trousers. They were a pair of women's Crag Hopper 3/4 length trousers. So, you know, you're thinking Crag Hopper associated with hiking, with walking, but I think it was quite evident to me that the lady that bought these was also going to wear them out as well, okay, just around the house or doing the school run or something along those lines. So it's not just specifically for that activity. So yeah, interesting to know. But I paid £3.50 for these. I sold them for £9. That gave me £7.36, which is 110%. Okay, so 110% made on something that's sold within 7 days. Brilliant. Okay, brilliant. Next up, it's that summer material again. Another pair of linen trousers has gone. It's made it into the gone within 7 days part. These things, they fly, honestly. If you have got a pair of linen trousers in decent condition and they're too big or too small for you, or you don't like wearing them, get them on, because they will sell. Okay, these ones were a nice grey pair, 32 by 31, so a pretty decent size. I paid £3 for them and I took an offer of £9.50. Okay, I think on all of these I took offers. Most of the stuff that I sell, I take offers. You've got to turn those offers on. All right, if you are thinking of being a reseller, I think what it does is, because otherwise you're trying to get to the perfect price. That is so hard to do, so hard, because pricing is the point between supply and demand. Okay, those that have done economics, and it changes all the time. It changes on a minute by minute basis. So yeah, always have your offers turned on. These ones, as I said, bought for £3, sold for £9.50. Took the offer there. I got £6.77 back on those. So that's 125%. Happy days. Happy days. I mean, from all of these things that I'm telling you about, if you were to say, like, to a trader, would you take 125% profit on something within 7 days? I think they'd say yes. So, you know, it's looking good. Next thing. Now, I was confident that these would sell quickly and for a good price. I was really happy when I got them. Okay, they're a pair of Clark's Active Air sandals, but they hadn't been worn. Okay, you could, just looking at the soles, they were in pristine condition. There was no stones in the grooves. There was no scratches on it. It was obvious that they hadn't been worn. And they were Clark's Active Air, like brown leather sandals as well. So really good condition, really nice. I paid £6.99 for them, and I went for like the £25 mark. And I took an offer of 20. And that gave me £16.02 back, which was 129%. So again, happy, really, really happy with that. Good seller, Clark's, especially the Clark's. If you've got a bog standard pair of Clark's, just like a normal pair of Clark's shoes, in good condition, they will sell, but it won't be really, really quickly. You might get lucky and sell them quick, but I would say it will probably take between about 3 to 6 months from my experience. Okay. However, if you've got something where Clark's go a little bit above or beyond, or bring out a product that is seasonal, okay, not just like a pair of like brown office shoes, but these were like seasonal sandals in good condition, Active Air, so it's not just Clark's, it's like a premium Clark's Active Air. They will sell, and these did, and they sold very, very quickly, so really pleased with that. Last two are to do with the wonderful game of golf. I had a pair of Adidas Climacool waterproof golf trousers. Now, these waterproof golf trousers, I think I've said in my previous videos that golf trousers, if you go into a pro shop on a golf course, they're expensive. Okay, they are really expensive. Waterproof ones are even more expensive. So I wasn't really surprised that these ones went quickly, okay, because they were in good condition. They were Climacool waterproof golf trousers. I paid £3.60 for them and took an offer of £11, which gave me £9.07 back, which is a profit of 151%. And that's my highest profit percentage wise for these 7. So pleased with that. Okay, and also an Adidas purple and grey golf polo. Now, with the golf polos, if they're a little bit like multicolored, okay, or if they're not just like a solid color, but they're like two colors. I mean, this was purple with a white stripe and gray on top. You should by now have seen the photo go past. These sell a bit quicker. The solid colored ones do sell, but the ones with a little bit of design in them, shall we say, do sell a little bit quicker. So for these, or for this shirt, I paid £4 for it, and I took an offer of 12. Okay, I put it on at 14, I think. So yeah, pleased with that. Got £9.94 back, profit of 148%. Okay, so all done well. Okay, done well this week. For all of those things, I paid £29.09, and I got back £62.56, which gave me a profit of, on my quick sellers for this week, £33.47, which was an average of 114%. Okay, so I'm hoping that you're liking me doing this, just giving you an insight into what is selling quickly and what products do turn over quick. Those of you that are thinking of going into reselling, okay, be educated, okay? Take this in, what I'm saying to you, especially if you're on your sourcing trips. If you see anything that I'm telling you about, pick them up, have a go, see what you think, okay? Underneath, okay, there is some paid promotions as well to also help any resellers or any budding resellers or any people that are reselling. I've got links to the plastic bags that I use and the printers that I use and stuff like this. Okay, so as I said, my name's James Smith. I run channel JR74. So we've done the gone section, we've just finished that. The on section, there is also a link to my eBay store underneath, so you can see what's on the shop. And now we get to, because I'm trying to condense my videos down a little bit, I do have a tendency to go on and waffle. There are some videos I've done in the past that have nearly been an hour long. That's too long. They don't get watched. We are now going to see what's dropping in the shop for this week. Okay, see you in a minute. Hello all, it's Sunday. It can only mean one thing. It means that I'm in the shed saying what has dropped in the shop in prep for putting things on Monday. This video will drop tomorrow morning. The way that my week usually works is I'll do the video over the weekend. I did the what sold quickly last night in the shed. I came back in the shed now Sunday afternoon, just a few things that I'll put onto the video and edit it on Sunday evening. But Monday and Tuesday evenings, what I usually do is I'll list everything that's going on during the week and schedule all the listings and get all that sorted out. Okay, so it's not every evening that I'm working on this, but this will drop on Monday. It is a lovely Rohan travel shirt. Okay, also it's linen blend as well, so nice and cool. Size is large. All right, it is a really nice shirt. Okay, it's white, so I always check for rips and tears. Okay, no rips, no tears. But also with lighter colours like this, you've also got to check for stainage. Are there any stains on it? If there are, it goes back on the shelf. I don't even bother. But no, there's no stains on this. It is a really nice Rohan linen short-sleeved shirt. Okay, lovely. All right, so that's dropping on Monday. Also dropping on Monday, the Rohan shirt then nearly made it the product of the week. This has made it the product of the week purely because I had some of these last week and they sold on the same day that they were put on. Okay, they are from Marks and Spencer's, from the Collars Only range, and they are the Tensil linen trousers. These trousers are lightweight. They are really lightweight. They feel lovely. They feel, really thin, and they feel really cool as well. You would not sweat in these at all. Okay, really nice. And again, got the tags on. Okay, super duper. So I sourced this for £5. I also sourced I'm pointing down there because that's where it is. I also sourced the Rohan shirt for £5 as well. The Rohan shirt I put on for about 15 quid. These now these retail if the bottom bit was on that tag, it's been taken off. If the bottom bit was on there, it would say £49.95. Okay, I'm not going to put it on for that. All right, some resellers would put them on for that price and see if they could get it. You're going to need a lot of storage space if that is your philosophy towards reselling. Okay, to me, if I'm going to put it on at 25, I'm confident that I will get that. That's over 100% markup on the product that I've got. I've got the money. I reckon I'm going to get the money back quickly. Then I can reinvest that money. Okay, keep the turnover going. It is really, really important that that is done. But these are a lovely pair of trousers, 42 waist, 31 leg. Okay, they'll be dropping on Monday as well. Also, dropping on Monday, okay, which is tomorrow, I have got a nice polo, golf polo, and if you look, it is from the Royal Troon Open, the 145th Royal Troon Open. Now, I think that is the one that Jordan Spieth won. I think. I'm going back in my sporting annals in my mind. I think that's the one where he hit it a bit wayward and then managed to come back and win the whole thing. But yeah, any of you lucky enough to be going to Troon, okay, in a couple of weeks' time, and you're a large, okay, in terms of your polo shirt sizes, this could be something that you would look absolutely fantastic in. Okay, so there you go. It's a golf polo celebrating the last time that the Open was in Troon. Lovely. Tuesday, I'm taking a bit of a dip into the unknown, which is something that I believe as resellers you should do. Okay, just trying things out. Okay, if they work, they work. If they don't work, they don't work. But you've got to educate yourself. You've got to keep trying to see what works and what doesn't work. All right, and this, I haven't really entered into the world of computer games, and considering that so many people play computer games, it really is something that I should be considering getting into the world of. And these have a bit of like a retro feel. They are from the Skylanders computer game. Okay, I'll be totally honest with you, I know nothing about it. Absolutely nothing. I'm going to have to speak to my eldest who did play these games. Okay, now I was at a car boot recently, and I've managed to pick the 3 portals that I'm going to show you. Okay, there's this one. Okay, there's this one. All right, and there's this one. Okay, now this one, in fact, the 3 that I've just shown you are the Superchargers Portal of Power, okay, the Traptanium Top Team Portal of Power, and the Imaginators Portal of Power. Okay, now looking on eBay, these go for about 25 quid. Okay, or there or thereabouts. Now, as I said, I sourced them for £1, so there's a lot of moverability there in between where I sourced them from and what eBay says they are worth. Okay, which doesn't necessarily mean they are worth that much. It's just what other people have put them on for. Remember that you don't really know how, when they sell, you've got no idea of how much they have sold for. Okay, but I'm going to put these on for between £15–20. Okay, make me an offer. All right, make me an offer, and we will see where we can go with these Skylanders pieces of Portal of Powers, or whatever it is they are. If you look on the listings, I think you'll see that they are for the Xbox 360. So I apologize, I don't know whether they work on the Xbox One or not. I have no idea. If you're into your retro gaming, because I would say the Xbox 360 now enters into retro gaming categories. Am I right? Am I wrong? Please comment. Okay, I don't know. All right, but this is certainly something that I am prepared, okay, to give a little bit of time to see if it works. So that's Tuesday. Bit of a retro computer gaming day on Tuesday. Wednesday, we're going to keep with the computer theme. What I've got on Wednesday is a black Nintendo Wii Nunchuk, just one of them, and a white Nintendo Wii Nunchuk. Okay, these sell on eBay for about £15. Okay, and I picked them up for £1. Yeah, they're in good nick, they're in good condition. Okay, they sound as though nothing's loose or anything like that. They feel fine. There didn't seem to be any breakages or anything like that in them. All right, so that's good. That's good. Also, what I've checked for is that the word Nintendo is on the bit that goes into the Wii, and as well, there is a serial number on that part of the nunchuck as well. Now, it's a bit too small to actually show you, but the serial number should be RVL004, and that's what is on these. Okay, so both of these have those two things. Okay, so I know they're genuine Nintendo. You can get other ones. I picked up this one. This one hasn't got Nintendo on the bit that connects into the Wii and hasn't got that serial number just there. Okay, so this is going back into the car boot box that I have, and I'll set it at the car boot, and I'll make whoever buys it fully aware that it isn't a genuine. Okay, it is a copy of it, so that's going back into the car boot box. But these two are genuine. Okay, clean them up, get them on. Okay, again, because I only got them for £1, I'm prepared to take offers on these. Absolutely. All right, got to take offers on most things. Okay, because really to be able to guess the right price that they're going to sell for is nigh on impossible. Also, yeah, I picked up a huge bundle of this Skylanders stuff. So there's the actual game. I'm going to see how much this goes for, okay, and put it on for that. And again, make me the offer. But it's got the manual, okay, it's got the disc. All right, it's the Skylanders game. So, yeah, we'll go from there, shall we? So, again, Wednesday, keeping with this Skylanders theme. Thursday, keeping with the Wii theme. The remotes for Wii. I picked up some of these as well. I picked up a blue one, and this one says Wii Motion Plus inside on it. Okay, and I also picked up a black one which doesn't have Wii Motion Plus inside written on it, but also the black one's got this little bit at the bottom. Or is that the Motion Plus? Is that, and that one's got it inside, so it doesn't need that one? I think I'm right. I think I am in saying that. But there's two remotes there. Now, again, these go for about £15 each on eBay. I picked them up for £1 each, so there's a little bit of manoeuvrability there. So I'm going to put them on separately because, I don't know, maybe some people want the different colours. But these will be put on as remote controls. And if there's doesn't seem to be anything loose inside them, and all the buttons seem to be working. I will put batteries in them and see if they actually work. I've got a Wii, so I'll be able to test them on that. But yeah, these will be going on. Okay, also going on, keeping with the Skylanders theme, okay, is 3 Skylanders action figures. There's that one. I'm going to have to, I will Google Lens them and find out exactly what they are called. But I suppose you could show the people who are gamers, and maybe you could name them. You get a little competition here, name them. All right. But there you go. There's the 3. Now, those 3 I got for £2.50. So it could be that they're only worth £2.50. I don't know. But I'm going to put them on as a bundle. Make me an offer. All right. For these 3. So also, there was another one of these portal things, but this one's slightly different. This one's for Lego Dimensions for the Xbox 360. All right, so again, it's genuine. It's the original one. It's got all the serial numbers on that I will put onto the eBay shop. But yeah, okay, a Lego Dimensions portal there that you can plug into your games console, being the Xbox 360. Okay, and then what else is there from that? I think that is Thursday done. Yeah, that is Thursday done. All right. So again, keeping with the computer theme up until Thursday, not tomorrow. Okay, because I'm about to show you Friday, and that's nothing to do with gaming. Friday, Bop It. Okay, Bop It Beats.
Bop It Beats in the house. Classic.
I might now have to put it out.
Yikes! Snap!
I might now have to put it outside because I don't know how long it takes to turn off.
Bop it
But
to start.
there you go. I've proved that it works. Okay, so Bop It.
Start.
Yes, I know. Bop It Beats, and you have to sort of like scratch it, flip it. There you go. It's just said timeout, so it's just turned itself off. But I think you've got to scratch it, you've got to flip it, you've got to touch the end. Okay, do exactly what it says. All right. It annoyed my wife. Also, a Bablis hairdryer. Okay, now this has got a special bit on the end there that you can see, which I believe, after doing my research, is for long hair. Okay, so if you've got long hair, these hair dryers, apparently with this bit on the front, are very, very good for drying that long hair. It works. Let me prove it to you. It's got a cable tie on the lead, okay, which I'm not going to cut because that'll help me with the photographing and with the packaging as well. It is pat tested, so we know it works, but just even more proof that it works. Just listen up, listen up. I'm just going to plug it in. Okay, and can you hear that? That's it. Okay. So we know it works. All right. Yeah. So it's a Bablis. What are we? An S144B hairdryer. Okay, that is the product name for it. There we go. Now I paid £3 for this. All right, and they go, or I've seen them for above 25 quid. So I'll put it on at 25, see how it does. All right, but again, if this is something that you are interested in, please make me an offer. All right. And also on Friday, I do put photography bags on. There are some brands that sell quite quick. There are some brands that take a little bit longer, but this is the Low Pro brand, and Low Pro are very good because they name all their bags. All their bags are called different things, and this is an Event Messenger 150. Okay, so it's a decent size. You can see how big it is there. It's just across the body, sort of like bag. If I was to open it up, okay, inside you can see it's got its dividers as well. It's padded. Okay, I would say this is a very, very good camera bag in really, really nice condition. All right, really nice condition. For things like this, you don't need to go out and buy brand new. Okay, there's also in the front there, all right, a bit there for like chargers, and I was about to say films then. Okay, that shows that I grew up in the 80s, doesn't it? It's all digital now. I call them accessories. Small camera accessories can go in the front of the bag there. Okay, so that's Friday. I didn't tell you the prices, did I? Just remembered. I think I told you the £3 for the hairdryer, but for the Bop It Beats, I spent £2 on that, and I'll probably put that on between 7 and 10. Okay, and for the Low Pro bag, I spent £1 on that. So I'm hoping that that gives a little bit more profit. Probably put that on for about £15. All right. I'm telling you how much I'm getting them for, to give you an understanding of how you can source. All right, and the sort of differences. So say like if you see one, but it's a couple of quid more, by me telling you how much I'm going to put it on for, you can still work out whether it's worth getting or not. Okay, right, so there we go. Now let's move into the weekend, shall we? Okay, so we're now at the weekend. Now, a little bit of the educational part now is coming on. Well, it's all educational, but I'm going to talk to you about my store and the amount of stuff that I'm actually putting onto it. Okay, it used to be that I would just list whenever I got. Then I went to listing every weekday using the eBay scheduling. And then I went to also including the weekend as well when my stock began to increase. Okay, so I've got a, you know, list to get rid of. If you buy things in, then you've got to list them. Okay, I would actually say that out of everything to do with eBay, listing is probably the most important thing. It's also the thing that I least enjoy as well, but it does have to be done. Okay, I will do a video about how I list, but I use a combination of my laptop and my mobile phone to actually do the listing. Yeah, but since I started listing at the weekends as well, my store in general, the amount of money that I'm making from it has slowly started to rise, and I'm now turning over, for the last 2 months I have turned over 4 figures for those last 2 months. So the business is beginning to grow in terms of turnover, and that's what you want. You want to grow your business. Okay, you don't just sit back. Okay, you got to always look to the future. Think about how you can improve what you are doing. And one thing that I can certainly do is list a few more things at the weekend. So get a few more things listed, and that's my intention. Okay, now the weekend is going to bring let's do this one first. Now, I dropped a video recently about decent YouTubers, other YouTubers to watch, other YouTubers that I watch that I have learned a lot from. One of the YouTubers that I watch is a man called Chatty Pete, and he's brought my attention to chess sets. Okay, he was saying that if ever he sees a chess set at a decent price, he'll just put it on because they usually sell between £10 and £15. All right, I picked this up for £2. All right, so I'll be putting it on for about 12. All right, it's a 16 inch board. All right, if I measure across, I think if I measure across, so if we go here, okay, diagonal there, it is 16 inches. All right, and you can see on the inside there, there's all the pieces. Okay, white and brown pieces. So yeah, decent chess set. I'll be putting that on for about 12 quid. As I said, cost 2 quid. Okay, also another YouTuber that I watch are a couple called Nick and Andrea Hills. Now Nick, he does a lot of like music DVDs and albums and stuff like that. So, you know, I've certainly learned a lot from him in terms of, especially if you come across like a special edition DVD of like a concert somewhere. I had Jean-Michel Jarre in Tiananmen Square. I had the DVD of that, and it cost me like £2 or £3, and I sold it for 15. You know, they're the sort of things, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have known to look out for that. But his wife does crockery, and crockery is sometimes worth looking at. Okay, coffee drinking, espresso sets, the small cups, they usually do quite well, especially if they've got a name on the bottom of them. All right, eBay, again, fantastic resource for just researching whether it's a decent name or not. Okay, and this got me thinking. I've got 6 of these. Now, when you resell it, you've got to listen to people as well. Listen to what people are saying. Listen to people that tell you what's in. Okay, apparently Mrs. S is telling me that green is in at the moment, and if you look at some of the interior sections of like the Sunday magazines, you know, it's definitely I've seen a bit of green. Okay, now this is Impact. Okay, British Anchor, Staffordshire, England. 1950 1960s, does this say to you? It does to me. It does to me. I could be wrong. It could be 70s or 80s. I'm going to Google Lens it. But these certainly are not modern. Okay, they do have a little bit of a past to them. Now, I paid £3, okay, and I got 6 cups, 6 saucers, okay. I also got, all the cups and saucers are in the same condition as those. If there's any chips in them, you can't sell them, okay. But still, as I said, I paid £3 for the lot, so I could sell 4, okay, because there's 6 there. So if they've got a chip, then I would say either 2, 4 or 6 in terms of, or 8, okay, but not 1, 3, 5 and 7, okay. There are some that are sold as singulars. Maybe you could try like doing, say if you've got 5 that are left, say if you get 6, 1 is chipped, I would sell it as a 4 and a 5 or 1 single, okay. But there's also a milk jug that comes with it, okay, same thing, impact on the bottom there, and a sugar bowl that comes with it as well. All right, again, same condition. So £3, and I've seen it on eBay, they're 35, and I think that was for a 12-piece set. This is a 14-piece set, okay. So yeah, probably put it on for about between 25 and 30. That's what I'll put that on for. Also, weekend drop, nice pair of Under Armour sweatshorts, okay. Under Armour sells, it sells, it sells really well. These are XL, okay. And you know, what do we paid a £5 for those? I won't make much on them, but I will make something. All right. And what I want to do, really, I mean, this is part of the philosophy that I have in terms of keeping things going. They're in such good condition, okay. I don't want them hanging around in a charity shop. I want to be the middleman that takes them from a place like a charity shop and offers them out to you, okay. These are the sort of products that you need to keep your algorithm ticking over, because you can't fill your shop with absolute bangers that are going to make yourselves over 150 to 200% each time, okay. Also, I've got a nice pair of Fila, like summer shoes, okay. These are size 8s, all right, in really good condition. You can see on the bottom there that they have been worn, but none of those Fila sort of like imprints have been worn down, okay. So these are still in good nick, all right, good nick. Paid £4 for them, probably put them on for between 10 and 12. Golf polos, you know I like my golf polos. This is a Sunderland of Scotland golf polo, and this, look, you can see me through the shirt, okay. So this is quite a nice sort of like air shirt, okay, that will keep you cool even though it is black. You can see the decal there, you can see the sleeve has got a bit of purple on it. On the back it's got a decal too, and there it's got Sunderland of Scotland there. I mean, and also in the winter you could wear a compression top underneath this as well. So to me it's an all-round golf polo. Nice. I paid £2.50 for that, all right, and again I'll be putting that on for between 10 and 12. And last but not least, a nice pair of Adidas ZX Flux, okay. They are also torsion as well. You can see the torsion bar at the bottom there, all right. Now these are a size, UK size 9, all right. They're in nice condition. You can just see there's a little bit of dirt there. I will just give that a bit of a wipe with some rubbing alcohol just to get that off and just to really whiten them up so that they're decent for the photographs, okay. But a nice pair of Adidas torsion there. Now I paid £5 for these, and I've seen these on eBay for £45. Again, I don't believe I'm going to sell them for 45, but I will put them on for, I'll undercut slightly because I can, because I only paid a £5 for them, all right, but I'll put them on for about 35. Make me an offer, okay? Make me an offer. Right, that's it. That's everything. I'm going to put the video together now. I hope it's short and sweet. I really do. Okay, but if you've enjoyed watching, please like, comment and subscribe. Okay, it's really important to me that you do that. I would like a few comments, actually, like questions about anything to do with eBay, and that would be great. Anyway, for now, this is Smithy out. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.